Hey, beautiful souls. How you doing? It's Gina here, Too Much Woman. I'm out for a walk. It's a crisp, I'm trying to find a good angle here. It's a crisp, sunny day here in Toronto, Canada. Wasn't planning to do a live, but here we are. I want to just take a couple of seconds to talk about what's missing. There's a lot of information. People are online quite a bit, and they're sharing a lot of information about what to do and how to handle the energy that so many of us are feeling. And while I think a lot of it's well-intentioned, I think a lot of it's misinformed. And so I want to just share two quick pieces before I jump off and enjoy some vitamin D. First of all, there's a lot of great information out there about feeling however you're feeling during this time, validating how you're feeling, making sure that you acknowledge whatever it is that's coming up for you. If it's sadness, if it's frustration, if it's worry, if it's anxiety. And there's a lot of great messages out there that we should be acknowledging how we feel. We should not have judgment about how we feel. We should be moving through the feelings, finding a healthy expression of those feelings. I've been talking a lot about this. I've been talking a lot about different ways that I do it, especially if you're on Instagram. I'm daily doing a whole bunch of stuff in my stories about ways that I am processing this for myself. So I really appreciate all the people who are putting posts up about how sad they are. They're being very vulnerable. They're sharing honestly how they're feeling. But here's the missing piece. And this is such a point of frustration for me because I know as a deeply empathic feeling person, and I know that there are a lot of you in my tribe, if you've ever been depressed, if you've ever really struggled with feelings, if you're freaking human, it's so easy to get stuck into this space of feeling. So while it's true that the first step is to allow the expression of however you're feeling during this time, because it's okay, to find some creative ways to let those feelings be a vessel. I talk about emotions being energy in motion, meaning that your feelings are supposed to move through you, right? They come to you to inform you, hey, there's something going on, and then to have the feeling and have it move through you. I've talked ad nauseum about the language of feelings, to not over-identify with our feelings and say, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm worried, because you are not those things. You are feeling those things. So to say, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling worried. Okay, so I've talked about this ad nauseum. This is not what this Facebook Live is about. I'm acknowledging that the first step, the very important first step during this space is to feel what you're feeling, to have no judgment around it, and to find some way to express it, whether it's crying, journaling, talking to a friend, freaking out, pound the pillows, pump some iron, go for a walk, find a way to feel it. But here's the thing that not a lot of people are talking about, and it's a point of frustration for me because it's very easy to get stuck in that space, y'all. It's very easy to get stuck in that space. And I've been depressed before, so I know I can get stuck in the space of feeling. I can get stuck in the space of sadness. I can get stuck under my covers. I can get stuck feeling sorry for myself. I can get stuck in the victim space. I can get really stuck there. And so while it's good intention for all of these people to be saying, yeah, feel your feelings, it's okay to feel what you're feeling, here's the important step that nobody's talking about. The next step, once we have acknowledged and identified how we're feeling, and we actually let the rage come out, let the tears come out, let the frustration come out, then we move into changing our state. This is vitally important because we don't want to stay under the covers for however long this quarantine's going on. We don't want to stay under the covers all day and all night. We got to move out of that. And here's how powerful we are. Our bodies inform our minds. Our bodies inform our minds. These are not just, as sexy as this voluptuous body is, I choose to say that intentionally, it's a message I'm rewiring in my brain. It is not just a meat suit that I carry around with me to hold my spirit and my mind. No, my body informs my mind. And so I make a decision. Once I felt the feeling, I daily sit in the bath and let whatever wants to come out, come out. Once I've done that, then I choose to choose my state. I intentionally choose my state. And I do that by changing my body. So hear me out. This is not a thinking process. This is not, a lot of people talk about affirmations, like you're feeling really sad and all of a sudden you say to yourself, I feel happy. I feel happy. Well, you know what? How's that working for you? Because it doesn't work for me. I'll tell you what works for me, changing my physicality. Here's what sad looks like. I know what sad looks like. I remember when my daughter was little, Isabella was maybe 2 or 3 years old, and I caught her in my bedroom mirror practicing her faces. Practicing. Very young. She was under 3. She was like... And, I'm laughing to myself now, but I was fascinated because she was practicing how she wanted to feel. And we don't understand that this is a tool that we can harness. So if I want to feel confident, what does confidence look like? I have to decide what does a confident body looks like? Shoulders are back, chin is up, arms are straight, my legs, you can't see, I'm in power pose here. Okay, that's what confidence looks like. So decide how you want to feel and then ask yourself, what would my body look like? How would confidence hold itself? How would joy hold itself? How would inspiration hold itself? How would love hold itself? How would hope hold itself? How would sexy hold itself? So yesterday, did you see my post yesterday? It was kind of tongue-in-cheek. It was meant to be silly. Somebody in my community double dog dared me to take a picture of myself in a garbage bag. And I did. And what's so funny, here's what's so funny. I did it to prove a point, but a different thing showed up. I took pictures in a garbage bag, and then a whole bunch of you said, oh my God, I thought it was like a leather dress. I didn't even realize it was a garbage bag. Now, why is that? Why is that? Because my body, the way I was holding my body in the pictures, looked sexy, confident, happy, self-assured. And so immediately people looked at me in this garbage bag and thought that it was a leather dress, okay? So my point being, that state, change your state, change your physicality, think about first how you want to feel. And then imagine how would that feeling show up in a body? What does it look like when someone is feeling that way? So a lot of people say to me, Gina, I love your confidence. I love that you're so sassy and sexy and how you show up. Well, listen, why do you think I move so much? Why do you think I dance so much? I take all these pictures because I'm practicing state, just like Isabella, just like my daughter. I'm practicing being in state because I know that my body informs my mind. You cannot smile and laugh and be sad and depressed. You just can't do it because my brain's going, well, hold on, I don't get you. Your face is going up, your lips are going up. You must be happy. Okay, start to create the happy chemicals. Like, brain, let's do this already. Understand you can change state. So all this to say, hi everybody. It's so bright here. I can't even read your messages. Hi Anna. Hi Andre. Hey Joe in Australia. How you doing? Hi Nicole. Hugs Gina, and everyone says, is it Jin Ga Fairben? I can't really read that properly. Hi everybody. Anyway, so I really just want to say to you that there's a lot of misinformation out there. Yes, it is so important. Feel whatever you're gonna freaking feel. There's no judgment on how you're feeling. Find a healthy way to express that feeling. I give lots and lots of ideas, particularly on Instagram, but I'm gonna start to share them more here on Facebook. Feel the feelings, but don't stop there. Everyone's like, feel how you want to feel. Yeah, but guess what, y'all? Don't get stuck there. Feel what you want to feel and then change state. It starts with your body. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel? And ask yourself, what would my body be doing? How would I show up if I was feeling that way? What does it look like? Look for pictures. Google pictures of someone who looks confident, someone who looks happy, someone who looks inspired, someone who looks sexy. Scroll through my pictures. Start to practice how I stand. I do this intentionally. It's not by accident. I don't wake up every day feeling confident and sexy and inspired. Believe me, I don't. But I know that I can change state. My body is a tool. It is a tool and it informs my mind, not the other way around. Use your body. It's a tool. Use it to decide how you want to feel. And you're that powerful. You're that powerful. Okay. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, scroll back to my post from yesterday, and then you'll kind of know where this came from. Anyways, loving you guys. And if you're watching this on the replay, here's what I want to know. I'm very curious. I do have a question for you. If you're watching it right now, I'd love your answer. My question to you is, how could I best support you during this time? So a lot of you, I see that there's a lot of response around humorous posts and having some fun. Is that what you're needing? Like an outlet, like, Gina, make us laugh? Or are you looking for some sincere tips? Are you looking for some reflection? Drop me a note and let me know how I can serve you best. I have some really cool stuff coming up next week. I've been working ferociously on content during this time, and so check back for that. But in the meanwhile, know that I love you. We're going to be okay. Listen, we're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Move your bodies. Bye for now.